What up, world? Back again with another exciting episode. We are the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And I need to adjust my lighting. I feel like I look extremely goddamn dark today.
And I just moved my light because my head was shining. It was like a glare. So yeah, we both having lighting issues as we talk about other videos of lighting issues.
I look black. They're gonna start putting out comments. The video is dark. Product placement. Okay,
and it would be justified.
They would be justified. Everybody out there, please make sure you visit www.countryrapreport.com for all your country rap needs. If you're an artist out there, you would like your music reviewed on this show, please submit your music. You can submit your music at info@countryrapreport.com, or you can go to the Facebook group, Country Rap Report, and drop the link there. Or you can drop the link in our Instagram. We're always on top of all those things. And with those being said, shout out to Heather for making us look like Nino Brown and Christopher Williams. Y'all wonder what happened to the two guys from New Jack City? It is. I'm Nino Brown. He's G Money. No. See, again, there I go being old. They don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. They don't know nothing about that, fam. They probably remake that shit in the next couple of years, though.
Yeah. They've been talking about remaking it for years. They should. They definitely should. All right, so again, man, we're going to get into it. Oh, make sure y'all want to hear country music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, then you need to check us out. WCRR Radio. WCRR. All right? We partnered up.
I went to go and buy that domain, and somebody has it. And I was real pissed off about that.
Did you add radio?
WCR. I did not, so now I need to go and do that. But somebody had WCRR.com.
And see if you can get it. Try to add radio at the end. But yeah, WCRR, the internet's best. Since I heard that we weren't the only, it's the internet's best place to listen to country rap music. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. Damn, I forgot. If you're an artist and you want your music played, all you got to do is email us. info@countryrapreport.com. We'll get you in rotation. We'll get you in now. For real, for real. All right? And if you don't sing your music, then you're a lazy ass probably. And you don't want your music heard by the masses, but that's not my problem. We just offer the platform. Sure. We can lead your monkey ass to water. And you can sit there and look at your reflection in the water and not drink. That is not on us. But if you're thirsty, you'll take a sip. All right, man, let's get into it. We got some videos because what we do here is talk about videos by some of your favorite country rap artists. And we're going to start integrating. Music that we feel are done by artists who will be appreciated by the country rap genre. And I had to say
now, you got a disclaimer. This is probably the darkest. If we're talking about darkness in the video, this is probably the darkest episode of Country Rap Report ever. Darkness is.
I didn't even want to give that disclaimer. I was just gonna let that ride.
They would have figured it out for sure. Like by the end of it, they would have, hold up. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want somebody this is their first time experiencing us to think that we're being biased. We're not. Like we're just trying to expose. Like Vic said, we're trying to give you some other stuff that since you like country rap, we think you like this too.
All right, let's get into it, man. First video up. This gentleman goes by the name of Seth Anthony. He's been reviewed here before, but we're going to get to him again. The name of this joint is Never Gonna Change. Bro, I like Seth Anthony, bro. You know what I like most about this video? Seth Anthony, he's walking somewhere, a directional walk, and he takes a swig of the whiskey, and he starts singing, and he started rapping. That voice sounds like that whiskey was burning his goddamn throat, boy. I loved it. You know how you like, God damn, man. Yeah. Whoa. His voice sounds like he has that whiskey burn. Bro, I really, really like this video. It was shot by Apple Vision. Got to throw that out there. And like I said, it sounds like the whiskey affect his voice. And you know me, I show favoritism to raspy voice singers, raspy voice rappers. But
Okay.
what I also like is, and this is something we spoke about in the previous video, this is a patriot record. Matter of fact, the hook is time change, people change. Not me. It's a patriot's place. You ain't changing me. But this one doesn't make me feel like he's preaching separatism. It makes me, this gives me more pride. And I'm not mad at anyone about being proud of whether from their background, the ethnic background, whatever the case may be. But this one just gives me a different feel. This is not about if you like me, you can't like them, and if you like them, you can't like me. No. This made me feel really, really good. I like the scenery in it. I like the cabin. I like him standing out in front of the cabin or the chicken coop with his fellas. He's riding around on the four-wheeler with the flag. I see it all the time in my city. So I really, really liked the video. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot of bells and whistles in it, but it was clean. And this song made me feel like I know Seth Anthony. And I love that little guitar lick. The guitar lick was smooth.
Can somebody win video of the year and you really not like the song?
Yeah, because it's video of the year. That's awesome.
Off of the visuals. Is that possible?
Yeah, video of the year.
Okay, well, I think the video quality in this is probably one of the best ever. This is up there with me with Cornfield on Fire and Catfish. Like, this is the quality of this video was fucking awesome. Now, the song production confused the shit out of me because you had like 3 different songs in one. Like, he rapped for like 8 bars. He did some singing, which was pure country. And then I got a whole Southern rock vibe too. So this is like 3 songs spliced in one, and it really confused me audibly. But visually, it was stellar put together. Like, this was very upper echelon quality, whoever did the video production. I wasn't crazy about, I'm not saying that Seth Anthony doesn't have the talent, because he can rap, he can sing, and he can do the rock thing, and if he wanted to. Like, all of that was there. Like, there was nothing wrong with the tonal or the production quality. It was just the song was spliced up or formulated real weird for me, and I didn't know how to approach it. But once I heard it, you know, I'm still a fan. I'm not mad at him for the product that he did give us, because this is him. This is his style. And I wasn't with the whole preachy of the 1776. Like, I didn't catch that at all. Like, a little type of vibe, and I respect your opinion, and I'm cool with it. Like, this is your thing, then rock what you got, homeboy. I'm cool with all of that. Like, I'm not mad at what you presented to us. Like, this is great. I was a little perturbed by some of the product placements, but this is you chilling with the fellas, and y'all don't have your own beers, so you're gonna throw those beers out there. I will say though, you being the star, next time you grab a can of gasoline and throw it at the fire, let the fucking intern or your cousin that you don't like do that shit, because you almost blew up, fam. So don't do that. Please don't do that, because shit like that. We've seen it in a couple other videos too, where people were playing with gas and fire. Like, I guess that might be the thing that y'all do, you know, bonfires and drinking, you know, but that could be really, really dangerous and real bad for somebody. I really, really love this video. Everything about it was dope. The fucking scenes was amazing. Like, videographer, great work. Like, you are up there for me for one of the videos of the year for sure.
Okay. I agree with all that. All right, next up, Average Joe's own Camo Brian. And the name of this joint is Already Famous, which is also the title track from his recently released project. The video, let me start by saying the video was shot by Jeremy Green. I haven't seen that name come across the board. But, and also, if you guys notice, I'm starting to give the video credits to the people that shoot them. I feel like they deserve their credit too.
Awesome. We need that. Because they don't give credits. Like, they is in country rap. We don't know who fucking produced it. We don't know who did the mixing and mastering. So wherever we can find a videographer, please shout them out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna now any information we have on these records, I'm gonna give it out, especially the videographer, because a lot of artists might be out here wondering who can they find. So Jeremy Green shot this joint. Y'all find him. All right. Gotta start out by saying, you know what? I like the concept at the beginning. They didn't stick with it, but they had like a little country auction. I thought that was really, really cool. My man basically auctioned off shit standing on the back of the truck. You got people out there bidding. Now I didn't understand why in the hell he ran off, or was he up for auction? Maybe I missed that. Maybe he was up for auction and she won it.
What kind of slave shit is that, fam? Hold on.
Like dating, like auction dating.
Okay, all right.
Why you gonna miss the word slave during Camo Brian's video? Damn.
I mean, bro, like they got damn slave things up there, and they bidding on the black dude standing on the truck. Now it didn't look like he was the auctioneer. Like maybe he was auctioning off the lawnmower. I don't know, but no, I didn't really like that. Like that shit threw me off. Like why would you even make that out there and you're not explaining what's being auctioned off? It looked like it was your ass being sold. Like come on.
I like the auction thing. I thought it was cool. And like I said, maybe it was a dating auction. I've been to events where they auction off.
No, because there were dudes with numbers too.
Well,
yeah, I know he went to auction himself off to them dudes.
Hey, you never know what people are into. I got auctioned off at a date one time.
With a dude?
And the girl actually wanted me to cut her goddamn grass. I was like, bitch, you crazy. We get your money back. I thought we were going to Red Lobster. You want me to cut your goddamn grass? You crazy as hell. But I guess that fits in line to what you're talking about. So let me move on. She auctioned me.
Right.
Anyway, okay. All right. So look. Hey, man. I really like Camo Brian. That goddamn twang that he has in his rap, in his singing. Bro, Camo Brian, I am sold on you. I am a fan, bro. Bro, Camo Brian is like my goddamn cousin. He country as hell. Hey, man, but you know what I like most about this video that I haven't seen in any video that we reviewed thus far? Camo Brian has a whole...
The amount of black people that was in the video?
That's number one. But I wasn't even going to say that one. But Camo Brian has a whole choreographed dance scene in this bitch. Twice.
He said, yes, he has multiples. Yes. Great job.
He's not too cool to get out there. He's out there dancing with him. Bro, Camo Brian's got so much personality that Camo Brian needs to, before I move on from the song, I think the video was dope. I think the record was cool. I think it was kind of short, but with this being Camo Brian's first EP, I think everything he's done thus far that we've talked about has been a good introduction of him as an artist, and he has a place in country rap. Now, let me say this. I think Camo Brian probably has a lot of personality, and I need to see Camo Brian utilize his social media like a lot of artists out here do, like a Adam Calhoun, like a Ryan Upchurch, like a Joel Patrick. I just need to see more personality, because I think he really has a personality, and I think that will also help get him over on top of his artistry, the twang. He sings, he raps, he dances, and he wears the hell out of that vest. So, hey, man, Camo Brian is definitely destined for big things to me, and I like Already Famous.
I don't know how to feel about this song. And it has nothing to do, but it has everything to do with the video. Because the video, I like the song. Let me make sure I'm get my thoughts together. I like the song. I thought the video was over the top because of the choreography. Now, because we have never seen choreography throughout any other video, maybe there was something in the Austin Tolliver when he was doing the dances that he was doing in the club, but it's still an average Joe artist. So maybe they're trying with bigger production, with more big theater type scenes in it. It was just weird for me, and maybe this wasn't the right song to do it in. Like, this could have just been a club scene song, and we would have been just fine with it because it represented, the good vibe that he's giving in the video. Like, yeah, you can see the personality, but I didn't get the pieces, like some of the choreography, like when the girls are outside and they're doing that choreography, like where the booty meat at? Like y'all got on days the dudes, but y'all ain't got no ass. Like y'all was allergic to ass that day because it was not seen. Like all of them, like from left to right, like their ass is MIA. And then when you go to the other scene where the dudes are behind him and they got the choreography behind, like what is with the attire? Like maybe it was this. Maybe I'm more mad at the stylist than I am the choreographer because it's just a lot of pieces that just didn't make sense to me, and I'm trying to overanalyze. Like when he was wearing the vest, when he was with the dudes, they looked like a boy band. Like that was some good shit. But then does this song deserve a choreography based routine for dudes? And then they doing the whole hit shit that my kids do, and then they doing the nay and shit. Like the nay ain't been done in years. Like I'm so confused. What am I watching? But I'm listening to the song and I'm vibing and I'm happy because he's giving me that vibe. So I'm trying to stay there with that. But then he bring out more girls with no ass. And like, come on, we all like, what is? I'm so confused. Like I'm ready to just listen to the music for Camo, but the visual representations are not coinciding with the message in the music or even the vibe of the music. This is a great video and it's full of energy, but it's not the energy that I wanted to see from him, I guess. Like I'm torn. I don't know what to think anymore when I'm dealing with Camo Brian, because when I caught him on Shelby K stuff, that was him, and I thought that was his vibe, and he was going to be about that. But now I'm getting this, and then I've seen when he was in the street and he was singing about some other stuff. Like I'm confused. I don't know what they're doing with the branding for Camo Brian, because I don't know what to expect from one version of the next. Not saying that he's got to be boxed in, but what are you? Like what am I to expect from you as an artist? And this is more of an average Joe question than it is a Camo Brian question. Like what's the direction? What is going on?
Yeah, I can see that, but I think if he taps more into his personality, then his direction will possibly be defined.
Well, if you're going to do that, then if we're dealing with personality, then like you said, he definitely needs to be more visible. That starts with social media. That starts with people getting an insight on you and who you are, more of a personal level. Until then, we're going to be slapped with, okay, you're the country western looking guy in Shelby K's video, and then slap, you're in your own video and you're part of choreography moves, or slap, you're in another one of your own videos and you sitting and you just chilling and it's more of a country western vibe. Like, I don't know what that is. That's not good branding. That is confusing your customers. That is not giving your brand a valid identity so people can say, when they even hear this, like, oh, that's Camo Brian type song, or that's a Camo Brian type beat. Like that, you haven't been defined as that yet. So we're just getting random pieces, and randomness does not sell records. That confuses people.
Okay. I definitely agree. And not to mention, sometimes you're rapping, sometimes you're singing. But I do say he has one of the most distinct flows in the country rap genre.
Oh, without a doubt.
With his rhyme pattern, the way he puts his rhymes together is kind of like an old school flow.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right, next up, this one here is Fresh Out the Inbox. Fresh Out the Inbox. Maybe we need to start a segment called Fresh Out the Inbox.
And that would be dope. Let me write that down so we can grab that hashtag. Fresh Out the Inbox.
Fresh Out the Inbox. Maybe we need one a week. That's one episode that's Fresh Out the Inbox. Because this one is Fresh Out the Inbox. This one bumped a lot of stuff off, but I always, again, I believe in showing love to the people that do the work. The people that are doing the work to say, hey, we know this thing called the Country Rap Report. We want to get you some music. We've had artists ask us, what do we do here? And now send us shit.
Don't what do we do here, me? Like that's I'm already on tilt. So
What do you do?
I try not to answer.
I started. What do you
Where?
do?
On the internet?
I shake my wang on the internet. Check out my OnlyFans. Nemo Hoes. Check me out. That's what I do here. I shake my wang. I do this for recreation. I get paid to shake this wang. Nemo Hoes. On OnlyFans. Check me out. Check me out on OnlyFans. Nemo Hoes. World's greatest wang shaker.
God, that is so funny.
Okay, man. Next up, and this is Fresh Out the Inbox. It's an artist who goes by the name of Durty Roots. Durty Roots gives us an offering called Dumping. All right, I got to start by saying one time for Michigan, my man is representing Michigan. Okay, so let me get in this thing. First and foremost, you know a pet peeve to me. Man, listen, I'm going to goddamn give a labeling 101 class. I don't know why there's a million videos on YouTube and artists can't say, I'm going to label my video like Ryan Upchurch. I'm going to label my video like Adam Calhoun. No. Durty Roots, I'm sorry. No disrespect, but I thought your name was Durty Roots Official. And then you put in parentheses, dumping music video. Well, I know it's a music video, but it's okay. But why did you put the name of the song in parentheses? Are you dumping a music video? Or is the name of the song dumping the official music video? So, I'm going to start
there.
Oh,
my goodness.
I'm going to start there. Label it correctly. And maybe my way is not correct, but I'm going to give you the way I like to see it. Artist name, dash, song title. And maybe that's the old retail filing system for me in my music store. Artist name, dash, song title.
That's pretty basic.
Preferably capitalize the first letter. If you got a first and last name, capitalize the first name of the first, the letter of the first name, the letter of the first last name. You don't have to capitalize all that shit. That's English. They taught all of that in English. My name is Victor, capital V, I-C-T-O-R. Walker, capital W, A-L-K-E-R. So you, okay. Dash. That lets me know there's something coming next. Title. Again, same process. Capitalize the first letter. You can small, lowercase. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I learned in English. So I don't think you can go wrong doing it that way. Okay, so back to Mr. Durty Roots. All right. You want to start?
Well, I don't have a lot of positive to say because I couldn't really understand him. Like I got the Cypress Hill vibe, but also like the guy in Cypress Hill, like the members of Cypress Hill, I could never understand them. I had to go and read the lyrics for me to understand them because their voice was so monotone that I couldn't decipher where the breaks were or even where the breaths were. He sounded really monotone, but when I did listen to it, you weren't rhyming a lot, fam. You were rhyming in the rhyme. But the rhymes that we need, and we've gone over this multiple times, the rhymes need to be at the end of the stanzas, not within the stanzas. Like the rhyme within the stanza really don't make it a rap. It just makes it, it's just rhyming. And this is real basic stuff. We're talking about rap 101. Like we're going back to 1970s when this first started. Like you gotta rap, you gotta do a line, rhyming word, line, rhyming word. It is that simple. What you guys are doing is line, rhyming, into the stanza, line, rhyming, into the stanza. Now that is creative and it is very articulate, but it is not standard rap. Now, if you want to be taking seriously, you got to at least do the standard rap. You can do the rhyme within the rhyme, but the rhyme at the end of that stanza needs to rhyme with the next line for the next stanza. that is now you're being a little bit more scientific and articulate with it, which Rakim took to a completely different science. Eminem even improved on that because he was rhyming within the rhyme, and then 3 bars later he was rhyming within the rhyme from the last rhyme, and he repeated it, and those lines kept jumping down and jumping down. Like, it's a science to this shit. I get the emceeing part, but he was so monotone with it, and it, truth be told, it might have been a mixing and mastering issue because had the record been mixed and mastered properly, I may have been able to hear him better, and his vocals would have not been at the same level and really overshadowed by the tone of his whole thing. His vocals needed to be EQ'd. That's really what, as I'm thinking about it, and why it didn't sound as great as I wanted it to sound. His video was also very blurry. Like, it was real grainy. Like, it might have been like, this is a copy of a file. You know how you copy a file and then you lose some integrity from the original, or it was ripped from another service, and instead of it being HD, you got the 520 or the 720 or whatever it is, the lower grade of it, just to make space. Like, I was very confused by that too. I did not go on the channel to listen or check to see if there was any other things to listen to. Just off what I was given and the stuff that I was given, he has enthusiasm, he has the charisma, he has the body emphasis of him actually rhyming. Like, he's rhyming, but I didn't get that in there. Now he's not as bad as some of the other ones that we have seen. I think this dude has talent and can be worked on. He just needs to focus on those rhyming stanzas, and I think he'll probably come off a little bit better than what I got, because I just got just body language and body emphasis, but not a lot of rapping and rhyming in the rapping. And I would like to have heard a lot more of that, like actual rhyming.
All right, now, it's funny. It's funny when we do these reviews and I look at my notes and you look at your notes, we never talk. First thing I had was the 80s, his flow was kind of early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, hence Cypress Hill, because he has a nasal tone. Like Be Real from Cypress Hill. So I did hear the late 90s, early flow. I also got videos blurry. There are scenes in it that's really blurry, and I really didn't understand that. A couple of things that I noticed going back to the flow. The flow seemed rushed, but it seems like it lacked emotion and made me feel like he was reading it. You know how when you read things and you try to rush through it? It made me feel like it was a little rushed, and maybe he was reading it, but maybe that might be the way he projects. I don't know, but that, from my listening ear, that's what I got. It seemed rushed, or maybe he was just rushing through it, like, you know. Now, the thing is about rhyming. He had some lines in there that were real cool, but the funny thing is he didn't punch them right. Like, he might have had a good line in between the stanza instead of punching out with it. Like, he had a line that said, sorry, baby mama, I'm going to leave your son on the side. He going to cry. One less eye. But then he had more bars after that. And to me, he could have ended that verse with one less eye.
Right.
Sorry, baby mama, I'm going to leave your son on the side. He going to cry. One less eye. Now, did I understand it? Yes.
No, I didn't understand that shit. No, I didn't. That line makes no sense, man. Like, you gonna leave your son on the side, because that's your baby mama, so that's your child that you're gonna leave on the side. I don't understand that, fam. I don't understand that.
I'm gonna scratch that off.
Shit gotta make sense too now.
I'm gonna scratch that off. I like the rhyme. I'm gonna scratch that off. Okay, I like the rhyme. Maybe I don't understand it. But I do like it.
Okay.
Maybe I don't understand it. So delete the part that says I understand it. Now, let me tell you what I like. And I think my guy has style. And a lot of times, country rappers don't give a damn about style, but my guy has a nice hat. And you know, in the lane of Demon Jones or Dusty Lee. He has a nice hat. And my man is rocking a brooch. Bro, I rocked a brooch when I graduated high school. Like the little kind of Western, I call them cowboy ties. Has like the little metal piece. He has a brooch. So my guy's clean. I think he has a real a future in this. I just think he needs to slow the flow down some and get more familiar and become one with the beat. And I also think he needs better video work.
Agreed.
But hey, I appreciate you being straight out the inbox. And this
straight
is
out the inbox
that you send it to us and we'll review it. Now hopefully you don't not send any more. Hopefully this was a good introduction for you to us. Hi, Dirty Roots. We're the country road.
Dirty Roots.
I like the name, Dirty Roots. It sounds like a group though.
It does.
No, because then it'll be Nappy Roots, so it's fine to use by itself.
Spell dirty with it, like Dirty Roots, like you're from New Orleans or something like that. Dirty Roots.
All right, man, let's keep it going. Last video of the day, and this has been on the list for a while. It's my honor and my pleasure to review this one, Mr. Norman North. No one will ever figure out why I did that.
No.
The name of this joint is I need a
plain Jane.
Okay, let me stop.
Will you stop with the stutter?
I'm entertaining myself. No one will ever know. All right, Norman North. This is a gentleman. Again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there are a lot of artists that I feel like are directly affected by the country rap genre, but they're not rappers. But you can tell they listen to the genre. You can tell they listen to the genre of R&B. So I have wrestled with this gentleman, Mr. Spank, about let's include these people. Because if we don't, we were not going to be able to review Katie Noel.
True.
And if we don't, we're not going to be able to review other people who...
Justin Champagne.
Justin Champagne. So,
yeah.
Welcome to the club, Mr. Norman North. This is your review. Your joint Plain Jane. Shot by Black Sheep. All right, the first thing I got to say is I had never heard auto-tune in the country genre, country rap genre, whatever you want to call it, until Katie Noel.
Okay.
Norman North is officially the T-Pain of country rap. He has the auto-tune master when it comes down to the genre, and it blends perfect. And I think the younger generation will definitely appreciate it because you have people who listen to R&B as well as country music. Now, if country music is ready, I don't know. But Katie Noel has a huge fan base, so then there's room for Norman North. So the auto-tune was on point for me. Couple of things I noticed about the video. I thought the video was really, really clean. It kind of centered around maybe on the form. Definitely Norman North has a love for horses because he's the first artist I've seen in our reviews riding the actual goddamn horse. Norman North is a real live black cowboy. Yeehaw.
We're gonna talk about that, but yes. Okay.
I thought the record the song had a nice build up at the beginning, like he's doing this thing over the auto tune, but then that bass just that bass comes in. If you go listen to it, he's giving you the little singing and telling you about a Plain Jane, what a Plain Jane is to him. Then all of a sudden that thing just boom, 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 to the point where I feel like maybe Norman North has some type of hip hop background on the production side if he produced this, because that thing started beating. Like that thing started beating like I was expecting somebody to come out the back rapping. So I really, really appreciated that build up. I appreciated him showing that black cowboy culture, because there's even a scene where he's lassoing. He's practiced lassoing and he's riding the horse and he's got a nice truck. And hey man, I like it. Only thing I didn't like about this was I think Norman North likes his necklace like he likes his jeans.
Tight.
Norman North look like he got on a choker with a pendant.
Look at this. That might be the black cowboy thing. I don't know. Because the other dude, the dude before him, Durty Roots had on that, what you call that? A brooch. He had on one of those. So it might be his version of that. I'm not sure.
And I'm gonna say this: Norman North is definitely playing with some money because he got a nice truck, nice chain. He got a clean wife beater, little TJBT. Yeah. I'm rocking with Norman North.
Well, here's my perspective. Yeah, I have to apologize because when you first sent this to me, I was like, bro, I'm not reviewing black country artists, like, because it's not going to be receptive to country rap people. But then here I am, like, that's a bias, and I try to be unbiased as much as possible. So I had to take a step back. Like, why am I not reviewing black country artists? Because it's not like they don't exist. So I had to go and dig up and do my own little research. Because I knew of Darius Rucker, but I did not know that Ray Charles put out country stuff. I did not know that there was a whole list of black country artists that was out there. Cowboy Troy was considered black country. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely being naive and ignorant willfully when I should not be, because there's Aaron Neville is probably one of the most distinct country ass voices in the music history ever. So if Aaron Neville and the Neville brothers can put out country music, we can definitely talk about the new 2021 black cowboys or black country that is out there. So Norman North would fit that category. It's still not my thing now. I'm not a country music person. I'm more into country rap without a doubt. So, but when you start singing, I still have to respect whatever your contributions are to the craft, whether it be Katie Noel or Kane Brown. I really don't give a damn. It's still music, and I respect that you are doing music however you are doing it. The fact that there are, quote unquote, I ain't gonna say colored folks, because that would be derogatory. The fact that there are black folks doing this, and they have valid contributions, I need to be acknowledging that, because me being a person of color, for me to not acknowledge it, it would be disrespectful. So this is why I took this chance. You know what? Let's go ahead and start talking about these people, because it would not be respectful of us as being two hosts of color to not at least give these people the same opportunity that we're giving for these people that are not of color. Some of them do rap. Some of them do not rap, but we still stand by that if you listen to country rap music, you will still like these people. This is, fast forward to what Norman North is representing. There are, from my understanding, he's in Texas, and there are legitimately black cowboys, which is still shocking to me, because, I've seen black people ride horses in the LaGrange area when I was in my travels, and we're in the middle of Georgia, by the way, for those that don't know. But there are black people that actually listen to country music. Not only make it, but actually listen to it. So now black people that want to listen to country music and it be sung by somebody that look like them, this is another step towards 2021 and diversifying the music spectrum. I love all of that. I'm now let me talk about the music. The music was real heavy on an R&B influence for me. And after listening to Katie and her auto tunes, and now listening to Norman North and his auto tunes, and even Shotgun Shane tries to experiment with it a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. I respect it. I just don't know if the genre is going to respect it. I don't know if the genre is really going to accept it. Not because of the color of the skin, but because of the type of music production that it is, because it is real heavy on the hip hop than it is on the country. And when you're doing country rap, you got to blend both of them and it be harmonic, or you're going to turn off one or the other. It really depends on the demographic that you're trying to reach. But I think the younger people in country rap will love this, because the beat is, they're more into the beats and to the dancing and the yahs and all that other stuff. They're more into that than they are of the lyricism from the older folks that listen to country. But I'm vibing with it. I got to hear more. And the more I hear, I'll be able to determine if it's something that it would be viable for me as a fan that specifically, like, emphatically loves country rap. I don't know if this is my thing just yet, but I'm gonna keep giving it a listen and listen to some other stuff, and then I'll be able to, determine if he's gonna be in my playlist or not.
All right, I want to ask this question in your professional opinion.
Yes.
If Norman North did this beat, because I don't know if he produced it or not, do you think Norman North will have a future as a producer in the hip hop arena?
For
Could he
sure.
make records?
For sure.
Think so?
For sure.
Why so?
Because this is, remove the country. This is definitely an R&B type beat, and you can hear somebody like a Tory Lanez on this, or maybe a Chris Brown. Like, hell, Chris Brown could probably do these same lyrics over in R&B and win with this exact song.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing that is making this country is that it's the visuals. That's it.
All right. Plain Jane is a winner to me all the way around. I think the world needs to get familiar with Norman North as an artist, as well as if you need producers. If you're out there, man, I would love to hear some of, Norman Knife type produced beats on a big pole or on some of these guys out here. I think that he could really make magic, and the world needs to know Norman North.
I agree.
All right, now, just because we was talking about African Americans in the country genre, Spotify, actually, there's a list called New Black Country Singers 2021.
Really?
New Black Country Singers 2021 is a list of new country music artists who are African American, ranked by their popularity on Spotify.
Oh, Breland's got to be number one.
I'm gonna give them to you in order. Number one, Kane Brown.
He ain't new. That's at least 3-4 years old.
No, but I think they're just doing. I think they're saying new as in new lists.
Okay. Well, Kane Brown, I can agree. Yes, I said him.
And this was published 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Number two, Darius Rucker.
Definitely not new. He's old as us, but okay.
I think it's
we talking
a new Spotify ranking. Number three,
I'm just being facetious.
Jimmy Allen.
Who?
Jimmy Allen.
Okay. All right.
Number four, Blanco Brown.
Yes. Okay.
Number five, Breland.
Okay.
Number six, Charlie Crockett. Number seven.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. Number seven, Coffee Anderson.
I've heard. Yes. Okay. That name came up when I was in Florida working for Mako, and I was researching what was out there. But he was one on the radar.
He done a record years ago, a rap record called Gangster Hillbilly, or Hillbilly Gangster. So he has done country rap records as well.
Okay.
Number eight, Rashad.
Okay.
Rashad. Number nine, Mickey Guyton. Number 10.
That is a chick.
Yes.
She's the only chick so far. Okay.
Number 10, Willie Jones, a gentleman who I think is going, we reviewed here on the show.
Right.
Number 11, Shy Carter.
Another name. Okay. Another name that was on the list while I was researching the genre for Mako. Okay. Keep going.
And number 12, Brittany Spencer.
I don't know who that is. I got to research those two that I don't know who they are, just to see if they're rapping.
And two people I just want to mention who they're not on that list, but definitely if we had to do 14, Tony Evans Jr.
Yes. That boy's voice is fucking, it's so baritone-ish. Like he's like the country version of Barry White. Like, it is amazing how deep his voice is. And Chris?
And Second Chance, who is also just as dope as a rapper as he is singer.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to try to give all of these people some exposure.
I think maybe we should do how we done the ladies of hip hop. Maybe we should do a episode, maybe at the top of the year, maybe Dark Country, or come up with a cool name for it, and we just give a little shine. Basically, we'll put all the African American country singers on the list, talk about them, give out the Instagram, just let people know they're here.
Okay.
Not a
I'm
rank.
all right with that.
The same thing we done for the ladies. Maybe we'll just do a, black country singer list. Because some of these people, I don't think that I would even be willing to review, but I don't have a problem doing a special. Because I think within itself, it's kind of like a subgenre.
Agreed.
I called it Dark Country. Dark Country.
We're gonna roll with Dark Country.
And speaking of which, we're gonna be reviewing Camo Brian since now we've opened the doors, because he has a song with what's his name? Black Bear?
Black Bear is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll definitely probably be reviewing that on the next episode, because I got to go back now and pull some of these songs that we talked about. But yes, y'all be on the lookout for the Dark Country episode of the Country Rap Report, and we're going to let y'all know African Americans out there that are definitely doing that thing country. Okay?
I'm excited about that.
Let's wrap it up real quick, man. We started off Seth Anthony. You said definitely will be in your running for video of the year. I actually love the video and the song. Seth Anthony at this point hasn't disappointed. Next up, Camo Brian. Camo Brian to me has one of the most unique flows in country rap when he's rapping. We just need more definition on who Camo Brian is as an artist.
Yes.
Then we had Durty Roots. Durty Roots, my guy, straight out the inbox. Please go back and label your video. That way people can really, really understand it. Name, dash, song title. All right? Representing Michigan. Glad to see somebody out there from Michigan doing that thing. And that last up was Mr. Norman North with Plain Jane. And I got to say, I love a plain Jane woman. Shouts out to my beautiful wife. She's a plain Jane. Ain't nothing like a plain Jane. Real everything. Maybe I said plain Jane, real everything. Plain Jane, real everything. Maybe I said.
Oh, you finna rap now? Okay.
Hey man.
All right.
He didn't say that in his song. He should have. Hey man, but ain't nothing like the type of woman he's talking about. So again, ladies and boys and girls, please get familiar with all of these songs. Every video link to every song we review is in the description. In the description. If you don't want to check it out in the description, then we have over 200 country rap videos that you can watch on the YouTube page, Country Rap Tunes. So
they'll be on the website too. Like that, I've finally figured out what the template will look like for the website. So everything that is on your playlist will be on the website, and they will be in chronological order based off of the release. So everything that they won't have to shift around to find everything. Like go to this website, go to YouTube here, go to Live Nation here, Live 365 here. Like everything will be all on the website.
Everything country rap music will be right there on countryrapreport.com. We're gonna make it easy for y'all.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
You ain't gotta do all that goddamn searching. Just go to that one page and everything you need is right there. For $50. No, I'm just joking. Just joking. All right, man. I ain't got no more. I do want to say, hopefully 2022 will give us a full-length project on Camo Brian, because I'm really becoming very fond of Camo Brian. Like, he just seems like a really, really dope guy to hang out with. So, shouts out to Camo Brian. Shouts out to Average Joe. Average Joe, y'all got a star in y'all hands with Camo Brian, so make sure y'all do the right thing and push. Actually, Average Joe.
I just got an alert.
Huh?
I don't mean to cut you off. I just got an alert that the Dodgers just signed. They just traded for Duffy. Like they just upgraded their starting rotation. And I got another alert that Texas and Oklahoma is joining the SEC. Like
Yeah.
all of this shit just happened while we've been recording.
Well, I knew I didn't want to talk about the Dodgers because they was getting spanked. Who did they get?
Danny, I think it's Danny Duffy. He's okay. He ain't the greatest. The Padres about to get Max Scherzer. So Danny Duffy versus Max Scherzer is night and day, fam. Like the Padres, they stacking up ready for that ass.
Well, it doesn't seem
They
like
won't know. They don't want to.
since we're talking a little baseball real quick, how do you feel about Anthony Rizzo going to the Red Sox?
That ain't happening. That happened?
That's a rumor. That's a rumor. It's a strong rumor.
How they gonna get rid of Rizzo before you get rid of Chris Bryant? Like Chris Bryant needs to go before you. Rizzo is the foundation. You cannot get rid of Rizzo. You can get rid of Bryant because Bryant can play first base.
No, I think Bryant. They're rooming.
Oh my God, bro! It just popped up on my thing. Rizzo headed to the Yanks. Oh my God, that is insane! Like, how did you? That's gonna be some good shit coming up. I respect it. No, I don't respect it because I'm a fucking Cubs fan too. Like now, they just need to sell off everything. Like, go ahead and get rid of Chris Bryant, get rid of Kimbrel. If you can get rid of Baez, get rid of him. Like, just get as much as you can from what you got left because y'all are officially in tank mode. There ain't no coming back from this. You can't replace Rizzo. Rizzo is MVP level talent.
The Yankees just got Gallo yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, they stacking up because their pitching sucks. They really do need to add as much bats as possible because, well, he has improved since the sticky stuff got removed. So maybe I can't say that they suck. They need to focus on pitching anyway, but since there's not a lot of pitching that is available out there, it makes sense that they're adding more bats to compete with the Red Sox, who are seriously overachieving because their pitching does suck. But the Yanks have been hurt all year, so I can see why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they're tooling up.
I'm waiting on the Braves sell-off, though. I'm just waiting on it because we are not adding, so we might as well sell off. Just sell everybody.
I don't understand just why the Dodgers they're not adding a bat. Like, we're not sure when Corey Seager's coming back. Mookie's on the
He should be back next week. Seager should be back next week. He's taking batting practice, so he's next level. It's either you taking batting practice or you go for a rehab assignment. So those are your two options. And since he's doing batting practice, he can come back any day now, as long as he's feeling healthy. And David Price is getting ready to start next week. Well, no, this week. Sometime this week.
He just got drugged for 4 to 5 runs today. Thank you.
He did.
He lost 5-0.
My bad. My bad. Well, I guess he's not as viable an option as I thought he was. Then. So they really need to be added.
The Dodgers.
I want it to be great, man.
The Dodgers have the second best record in the National League, and they've been hurt all year, and their pitching is not holding up. So maybe they're not as bad as I think because I don't really feel like they're doing anything to get past the two teams they need. They beat everybody but the Giants and the Padres. So I don't care what your record are when 75% of those 41 losses are to the Giants and the Padres.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, man, I don't know. They're not – I think they need to add a bat. I definitely think they should have got in the running to get a Chris Bryant, a Rizzo, or a Boaz. I just think we need to add.
No one said that Rizzo was a surprise because he was not supposed to be available. Like that, for real, it's always been about Chris Bryant or Kimbrel. But now that Rizzo's gone, like the entire team is about to be like gone by tomorrow, by the trade deadline, because there is no way they can be competitive without him in the lineup. They just lost their heart and soul. Like that would be like us losing Freddie Freeman, or you guys losing
Bellinger.
Bellinger's already hurt, but he's back now. That would be like if you trade Bellinger, then
that would be like us losing Justin Turner.
I don't know if he's a focal point of y'all's offense though. Like you got Mookie, Y'all got so many stars. You don't have to rely on one person. Chicago has 2 stars. One just left. They have 3 in Baez, but Baez has been inconsistent. He's probably the defensive star, but not the offensive star. But this is real bad for Chicago. There's got to be season ticket holders be like, look, give me my money back because y'all this team's finna suck bad. You know, I really wish the Braves would go over there and pillage a little bit and pull some people out, but I don't know if we in sell mode or not.
Now, while we're talking baseball real quick, it doesn't look like Bauer will be back in the Dodger uniform.
That's sad, man.
I
honestly think I really feel like that there's some blackballing shit because of what he did with the sticky stuff. Like, he didn't have to call out the sticky stuff. It could have been him just having his little secret meetings, but he put it out to the public and made everybody like change their game. Like, everybody had to change their game, including us, because all of our pitchers for like 2 weeks we sucked really, really bad. But then we adjusted, and now things are different. Now we're just using other sticky stuff. But I think he's being the scapegoat for that whole ordeal.
Well, from the rumors, they're basically saying no one in the Dodgers clubhouse wants him back. They just extended his leave for a 3rd time because they're definitely not letting him get back on the field until some type of legal proceeding, and that's not going to take place to August 16th. So,
but they treating him like he's a snitch.
All I know is they spent a lot of money to get him there. And I doubt
and he's worth every dollar.
If he returns this year, hopefully he has a good PR person because I don't want the Dodgers to lose him. I think that would be a waste. And I think he's definitely one of the best arms in the league. I don't know. I didn't think about it from the aspect you just said, but I definitely think, yeah, they're probably making him a scapegoat about the whole sticky stuff thing. So hopefully they clear it up because I don't want to see him pitching against the Dodgers.
Oh, he can't. Like they're not going to release him. They'll still bring him back. But he's making too much money for them to be like, you know what, go on about your way. And then he'll be able to sign with somebody else. They're not going to allow that to happen. They'll just
trade him,
keep him in litigation until at least the season is over, and then he can sign. Well, then they can trade with somebody else. But if they treating him like he's a snitch, then who's going to want him? Are the other players like really that mad at him for bringing it up? I mean, that's what they're looking like.
All right, man, let's get up out of here. A lot of people don't know. If you don't know, we are both avid baseball fans. So if y'all wondering what the hell the tail end of this show is about, because we both like baseball. Okay, just a little side note for you guys. All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again, let's keep the genre pushing. Let's keep the genre growing and keep dropping those videos. Again, submit your video, info@countryrapreport.com. You can be the what do I call it? Out the inbox?
Fresh out the inbox.
Fresh out the inbox. You can be fresh out the inbox. All right? Yeah. It's your boy, Big XL. This is the Country Rap Report and my partner in crime. Huh?
It's a dude spank.
Right,
I'm not doing no yee.